Emily gazed into the mirror and her heart froze. It was an ordinary day until it wasn't. As she looked into the mirror, Emily's eyes widened in shock. The reflection was not her own. A spectral figure loomed ominously, its ghostly visage piercing through the glass. Fear gripped her, yet she couldn't look away. Disbelief washed over her as she grappled with the chilling reality. She was alone in the room, but in the mirror, a ghostly figure stood beside her. Driving home late one night, Emily's rearview mirror revealed a horrifying sight. The quiet hum of the car engine was the only sound that cut through the stillness of the night, but the tranquility was short-lived. For there, in the back seat, a spectral figure emerged from the shadows. It was a phantom, flickering in and out of existence like a faulty light, yet its presence was undeniable. Emily's heart pounded in her chest, each beat echoing the ticking seconds of her growing terror. She could feel the figure's gaze, a cold, lifeless stare that seemed to seep into her very soul. It was as if the phantom was not just in her car, but in her mind, whispering secrets of the afterlife in a language she couldn't comprehend. A heavy dread filled the car, the air turning icy cold. Emily's breath hitched in her throat as she drove on, her eyes locked on the apparition in her mirror. In the mirror, the figure's eyes met hers, and a chill ran down her spine. As Emily drifted into sleep, her peaceful slumber was shattered by a recurring nightmare. A spectral figure draped in darkness loomed over her. Its hollow eyes, a mirror reflecting her own fear, bore into her soul. The figure reached out, its icy touch chilling her to the bone. Her screams echoed in the void, bouncing back to her in a haunting chorus of despair. The figure's cold laughter echoed, amplifying her terror. She woke up drenched in sweat, her heart pounding in her chest. During her annual visit to her late husband's grave, Emily stumbled upon a heart-stopping discovery. The small-town cemetery, usually a place of quiet solace for Emily, had turned into a stage for a chilling revelation. As she knelt down to lay fresh flowers by her husband's tombstone, something caught her eye. Her breath hitched as she read the familiar letters etched into the cold stone, a name all too well known to her, her own. A wave of shock washed over her, as icy as the November wind sweeping through the graveyard. She traced her trembling fingers over the carved inscription, her mind whirling with confusion and mounting fear. How could this be? Emily found herself questioning the reality of the situation, a cold dread seeping into her heart. The tombstone, once a symbol of her past, was now a grim prediction of her future. Underneath her husband's name, her own name was carved, along with a date, her 30th birthday. Late one night, Emily's quiet house was filled with her deceased husband's voice. It was a chilling whisper, a spectral sound that seemed to rise from the walls themselves, the quiet ticking of the clock, the slight creak of the floorboards, all drowned by the ominous warning that swept through the room. Her heart pounded in her chest as her husband's voice grew louder, more insistent. The words hung in the air, a chilling testament of a past mistake. The voice echoed in the room, "You must take responsibility for what you did to us." Haunted by her husband's warning, Emily delved into the town's history. She unearthed an ancient curse lain dormant for centuries, a curse that bound the spirits of the dead to the living. As the town's forgotten pages came to life, Emily's blood ran cold. The spectral figures she'd been encountering were not mere apparitions, but restless spirits tethered to her by the curse. It was her ability to see them that made her their target. Emily was the curse's latest victim, her fate sealed by her ability to see the dead. On her 30th birthday, Emily met her terrifying demise. A horrifying end to a tale of spectral encounters, sending shivers through the town's spine. Emily was gone, but her story lived on, a chilling reminder of the unseen forces around us.